All right. We are live. What? I know. Oh, you're still at this.
Yeah.
This has been, look, ta-da! Hello, everyone. We are live and we are professionals. I hope you guys are all doing well tonight. This evening of Torg Eternity. It is Torg Day night. We are ready to go live. This is the Diamond Armament Part 6. When we last left off, and got the GM angry, and that's where we're starting off tonight. So, hi ho, Mr. Furious, good to see you. So, when we last left off Zorba, you were awakened from your post-death stupor by a leading lady with something sharp pressed against your neck. You think it might be the bloodied crystal stem of a mimosa plant.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're never going to be able to do that without thinking about it.
I'll never be able to break a glass, or my normal mimosa glass, without thinking about this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
do that a lot.
So, well, Mr. Land, we have plenty to speak of tonight. I heard about your little stunt. Dying on set and coming back from the dead. How droll. Already trying to upstage me. Tell me, can you do that trick a second time? You definitely feel the stem kind of pressed up against the right side of your Adam's apple.
Mm-hmm.
What now, Mr. Len? No romance card up your sleeve?
Well dressed. Cigarette.
Do you have a light? Slowly.
I would like to point out that there was a possibility that Zorba did not offer her a cigarette. He was just talking to his own cigarette. Phil Hartman used to take out a cigarette and go, "Cigarette? Yes, I would like one. I wasn't talking to you. Cigarette? Prepare to be smoked." And then only smoke his own.
So, what do you do?
I want to try my mind control power that I haven't tried yet, that I now have.
Thanks to Mr.
Yeah.
Furious. Certified Organic. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah. Okay. Control his foes, turning them into puppets who dance on the end of his mental strings. 10 meters of the target. Pulp hero to control a single foe. Contest of willpower or mind. I choose willpower, I think? I don't know.
Which one are you using?
Let's see. My willpower is...
I feel like, JM, you should announce that Zorba's new powers have been gained by changing cosms through difficult Torg circumstances.
Oh, we have...
But not only that, we allowed a chat member to redesign Torba almost fully.
Yeah, Mr. Furious said you get to use your charisma. He gave you that perk.
Yes, I'm reading that just now. Okay, may use persuasion or charisma and say
Thank
power
you,
of mind.
John Doom. I will take said possibility, and I will put it here.
Okay.
That's right.
So,
John Doom gives me possibilities.
natural 20?
Ooh. I'm not saying that John Doom is my Horcrux, but he can't prove that he isn't.
I haven't seen them in the same room at the same time. You're
That's
right.
right. Even when we played Savage Rifts, there was no guarantee that we were in the same room at the same time. Maybe I'm not
So,
Doom.
my persuasion is, let's say, total of 20.
Would you like to
25.
You beat it by 2.
With how much, oh,
But possibility given to me by John Doom.
Okay.
Her new resistance has gone from 23
Mm-hmm.
to what? 28.
Okay. Do I have to meet or beat?
You have to meet.
Then I'm going to play this action, which adds 3 to my 25 for 28.
All right, there is a contest of wills. Your charming, your ensorceling eyebrows, her steely glare. You definitely get the feeling that, for a moment, and then what are you?
So she took a cigarette.
Yes.
I use my.
Creepy, sort of.
What's creepy?
I'm just saying, don't make it creepy.
I didn't make it creepy. You're the one in my trailer, stabbing me in the neck.
That's what's creepy about that.
Hashtag ensorceling eyebrows.
Yeah. I take the cigarette out of her mouth and then say, "Make me a drink."
All right, we're gonna jump out. So at this point, Kit, Brother Bloch,
What?
are you? Brother,
Oh.
Also, you're muted.
Brother Bloch, I dearly hope you are okay, my friend.
Oh, I can't hear a thing you said.
For posterity's sake, I will.
Oh.
You take 1 week off from Torg, and Brother Bloch, Kowalski, Kit, you guys are all outside the medical entrance of the studio. Kit, you just witness Kowalski and Bloch come storming up to the doctor. The doctor laid his hand on Brother Bloch's or on Kowalski's shoulder and sort of talked very softly to him, and you start seeing Kowalski kind of nod his head. And the doctor kind of turns Kowalski away from the studio and pushes him off, and Kowalski starts very high-hoedly moving back into this. And that's when the alarms go. The grates the screening starts. The grates that covered the underground tunnels that a lot of people move from one side to another come flying off, and you can see crawling up in jerky half fluid movements out from under the tunnels, kind of pouring up and out what look to be creatures in sort of desert khaki uniforms, bandoliers of ammo pouches, carrying bolt-action rifles. Their skin is pallid and gray, but you can clearly see something is kind of tumorous under their skin. But instead of a head, they have a large bronze dome with several mechanical antennae that kind of reach around in the air as if searching for instructions, airwaves, or prey. And instead of an eye, they have a single brass ring with a lens that will swivel all the way around their head. And it is time for initiative. Kowalski, seeing as everything is all right, I'm going to make you stymie this first round. Because everything's all right. That was the last thing you were told. You're like, everything is all right here.
JM.
Yes.
As one of the only Torg aficionados on board in the long-term iconic Torg gameplay, would you describe this as a robogospog?
I would describe this as a robogospogs.
Oh, you would? You would
Yes.
describe this as a robogospog?
So, initiative, and Mr. Furious called it correctly, so he too will get a possibility. There will be fear tests, willpower or spirit. So, Zorba, as you are currently relaxing in your trailer, you can tell me when to stop.
Everybody, when
Now.
we all come
You ready,
in,
Todd?
when we get close to each other, tell me who needs the drone.
All right. So, first of all, heroes. The card is called Volley of Bullets. Fire combat weapons with ammo, 5 or more ammo, may short burst this round. So even if they're not normally capable of short bursts, as long as your gun has 5 or more bullets in the ammo, you are able to short burst, and all firearms ignore malfunctions this round. So roll a 1, nothing bad happens. Villains go first. Heroes are fatigued. So you'll take 2 shots right off the bat, and maneuver is the approved action. Mr. Furious and Certified Torganic racking up the possibilities for Corpso Roboto and Ammo Arigato Corpso Roboto, which is just both of you, each of you individually, wonderful together.
I love both of those people, but also I am Kilroy. I am Kilroy. Now, one of the things that I need to know, JM, is that given that maneuver is our preferred action, what is everyone in the Faites Five within activity range, or are we still slightly split?
You and Kowalski are within activity range. Kit is just out of there, and Zorba's off doing his own thing. And in the confusion, as these hordes of robogospog come pouring up out of the tunnels underneath, about 10 of them come towards you guys. You don't see hordes. So villains go first. That's where we will start.
I think that Brother Block will actively defend.
All right, give me your defense roll.
Excellent.
Which is good because half of them are coming for you and the other half are coming for Kowalski.
I think it's my knowledge of Torg says that if you active defend, that's it. But going forward, if rules were to change, Brother Block would like to both taunt and active defend. So
no,
please,
if you active defend, that is your.
I just want you to come. Yes, come get this, and please ignore the giant demon cannon. That's my friend.
Tank, good to see you, buddy. And yes, we are going to look at continuing our Savage Rips one shot sometime, and hopefully.
I have a 17 standing defense.
All right, sweet. So,
and also, if anyone manages to break that 17, they get an 8 plus 1d6 shock.
Only in melee. Correct?
Yeah, only yes,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So they level their ray guns, or their bolt action rifles.
Have guns?
They do have guns, and more importantly, Kit, you can see when they fire, they chamber something, and it looks like a glowing blue slug. And these ray guns come. What?
Slugterra!
Because I'm letting her know that because you're about to eat the ray guns from the other side.
Gotcha. Apparently, you notice it.
You're not.
You are stymied, my friend. All right, hold on.
You're gonna be okay.
Thank you, Brother Black.
So, they hit a 16 on Brother Block and a 16 on Kowalski. Oh no, hold on. That's just on the die roll. They're taking combined actions. So
Sure,
a 20 for each of you.
Great, that's great. So I definitely want to take my damage, but also I want to use my bodyguard to take my damage and jump in front of Kowalski's damage.
Okay. Okay. So each of these.
By the way, you are the wind beneath my wings.
I have wings, you don't.
You are the wings above his wind?
You there's two ladies in that movie, and you are the Bette Midler.
All right, so Brother Black, the first one hits you for a wound and 2 shock. The second one, however, had 2 infinities come up, which means they did a total of 21, 31. So that's up 16. So that the first one is a wound and 2 shock.
Wait.
The second one does.
Are you counting that my toughness is a 16?
I am.
Okay, excellent. That's
Yep.
right. That's
1 wound and 2 shock, and then 3 wounds and 6 shock.
And I have to soak them separately, right?
You do have to soak them separately.
Right. So I will take the 1 wound and 6 shock. Is that what you said?
1 wound and 2 shock in the first one.
Oh, I'll take the 1 wound and 2 shock, and then I will most deftly soak the other wounds.
All right, go for it.
Yeah. Okay. What's a plus 36?
36 is plus 11.
So that's an 11 plus my faith of 15. So 26. So I'll soak all of that.
Yes,
But I will take 1 wound and
2 shock.
2 shock. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, Kit, you see all of this go down. People are panicking. They are running around. But before it's your turn, it's still the villain's turn. As Kara makes you the drink, she's like, don't think that this drink is conciliatory in any way. You and I still have to discuss the fact that you upstaged me earlier this evening. And the fact that you tried to have me killed so your replacement could take my spot. And before you can respond, the trailer starts a rocking. And there's a knocking as the door to your trailer is ripped off of its hinges. The window next to your head bursts open, and 4 robogospogs, these terrifying horrors, come lurching into your trailer. So
4?
4.
Oh, I don't have the thing that lets me have a.
What currently is your new dodge or melee? Your current melee defense?
My current melee defense is 9.
So that means they hit you, but not enough to actually get a bonus die of damage. What is your current toughness, sir?
7.
All right.
I
You
think
will take a wound and 2 shock. The other one, and you can hold on, Ben. The other one you can always soak that if you want to spend a possibility on that.
Yeah.
And the fourth one grabs Kara and starts ripping her out of the trailer.
Ripping her out of her. Never mind.
The trailer.
Yes.
Do you want to soak it?
Yes. So it is a reality check.
Yes. Ben, can you hold on? Let us finish what he's doing.
All right.
No, it's about what he's doing. I want to support everything that you have said, but I think that Zorba, as a person, knows when a martini is being shaken angrily.
Okay. Well, that didn't turn it.
Would you get a 4? Or you will take the wound and 2 shock.
Okay.
They tear open your lounging room and your favorite lounging short and your favorite left arm muscle. All right, so from everyone, I need you all to give me a willpower or a spirit test.
That's the hand I use. Well,
tonight is the night, apparently. All of the Torg players are back in form. I wouldn't necessarily say fine form, but there is a form, a shape.
What did you say this was?
Willpower or spirit.
Okay, I got a 16.
Ooh. I only got a 12, but I will say that our general shape and form is sticking it to the man. And unfortunately, you are the man, my brother.
That's fair.
All right, that's a 12.
You got a
on my
12?
willpower.
This is not this.
The spirit or willpower?
Oh, I got a natural 1.
Okay, you are very stymied. You are the terror of these things, because as they ripped at you, the arms that kind of came through the window, you can see that they have sort of leprous tumors and strange tendrils that move under their skin in a very Rainian-like fashion. Yeah. Your skin crawls because their skin
Absolutely.
crawls.
I'm very stymied.
What did you get, Brother Black?
12.
12? All right. If you got 12, you are fine, except for Kowalski, who is still slightly stymied from his encounter. Just like a great guy. And you know what? You really trust that guy. Like, he's got maybe not the face, but definitely the stature of someone you can trust.
I kind of need to know, JM, a little bit of the view of where we are, and also I need to ask Kowalski, can you full on fly yet, or is it still just coasting?
I can coast. I mean, it's more like falling the style.
You do everything in style. What I'm trying to say is, could I
Who does?
could I let everyone punch me while you shoot them?
That seems like you got a choice, man. That seems like a choice.
You guys are in the middle of the lots between the 3 large studios.
Okay.
You are about 100 yards away from the tank that was set up where there's still sort of a top. Also, you do notice that Forrester is up on the elevated cam crane, rolling, just
He's gonna sell
rolling.
this to a news company. He's gonna make bank.
Yes.
In Torg, you get to ask the GM, like, what would happen if I do this? And you get to be pretty open about things. So what I would like to say is that Brother Block has a shield drone, and he's pretty strong.
Yeah.
What I would like to do in the long-term gang, and Gabe and Kit and Morrigan generally craft our bad ideas into a strategy. So let me throw a bad idea at you and craft it into a strategy. I think I would like to have every gospog in the entire area come to me. And if you guys can get out of the way and ranged shoot them and do whatever you need to do, I got a solid sense that I might not live, but it will be worth it, and you will all live. And because Kowalski is nearby me, this is where it came from when I say, like, brother, can you fly? Jump off the tallest building above me and let everyone jump on me. They take 8+ damage if they do hit me, and you can just straight shoot at me, which will be fun because also melee damage comes at me.
I mean,
So as the GM, I get to tell you things, right? So
I'm done.
That's a bridge too far.
I am done.
no. I'm just letting you know this is the transparency that Ben was talking about. You're gonna have to come up with a compelling reason because robogospog are completely immune to the taunt action.
Yeah.
So you can't.
How about lights? How about there's some sense. There has to be a sense that draws them, even if it's a possibility reality power. I will do a
allow you to do that. But you did take your active defense, so you don't get to take
Already,
anything else
yeah,
this
I
round.
already-
Yeah.
I'm just-
So ponder. Give me a good idea when we come back around to your turn, my friend. Who wants to go first or second, technically, because we have a defense roll?
Okay, just a question.
Sure.
First.
Hi, question.
Hello.
Welcome, question.
What do we know about these? Can I roll like a mind
You
thing
totally
to
can roll a
see,
mind thing.
like, if something around here called them? Like out of 12.
Yeah, probably, definitely. Those the quartet of antennae on their head. Two of them seem to at least 1 to 2 of them on all of the gospog in the area are all pointed in the same direction.
Does it look like it's pointed at someone that I can see, or
No.
can I tell what direction they're pointed?
They all seem to be pointed down and sort of to the northwest,
Okay.
which is beyond the studio that you and Brother Block and Morgan. I will also say that you know that these are gospog as been related, which are essentially plant zombies. You have never seen plant zombies with strange metal devices on their head that seem to be overriding their natural sort of tendencies and have given them much more of a tendency.
Yeah. Do we know if we can do like some sort of Ocean's 11-esque EMP device that would cut off that signal?
Ooh.
Do I know what that would be? I rolled $1 million.
Kit,
What are the
giant
odds?
magnet. You can never go wrong with giant magnet. Even if we are wrong, a giant magnet will still pull all the metal parts to the giant magnet.
I may be dismembered in the process. It's just a side note.
You want to try and
No, we're gonna put you in
something?
a giant
Yeah,
pretty
they would like
box.
block the signal that they're getting with their weird antennae.
Somebody's got to have a bullhorn around here.
There's probably you could probably try to. Well, first of all, let me ask you this.
It's weird science. You have to bust it. It's
Oh wait,
like
hold on.
talking
You got
to
it right
ants.
here.
Good, because I don't know what this.
You're talking to ants. It's like Ant
20,
Man.
you are
One
from
of
the
us
Nile.
can do it. That's it.
You are from the Nile Empire, so this is well within your technique team. You could probably cobble together something from something in the studio.
Would it be possible to cobble something together from something in the studio that would not only get rid of their signal, but let me intercept and recontrol the signal?
Possibly, depending on how well you hold.
I would like to try that for my turn.
All right, so you go racing back into the studio and begin to cobble things together. I would like. Do you have science?
No.
Then you can't blind them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gabe. Really, that's what I live for. It's the little kids.
Works out.
He lives for the nose.
You can give me a mind roll. This is a difficult roll for you.
Okay.
So this will be actually, I'm sorry, let me rephrase it. This will be a very hard roll, which is a DN of 16. Under
At
you
this
roll,
juncture, we have to only play cards that are in.
that's right.
And we don't have anything in play yet. Natural 20!
Awesome.
12. Okay, so
32
32
Plus 10.
plus 10. So that is a 21.
Can't be angry because look at how excited you all right, so Jenny, you are able to cobble together something. Now, I'm going to give you, you don't have enough to, you would need a 26 in order to take control of some of the robogospog, which is what she's rolling
Yeah,
at this
do that.
point.
Okay, so it's a 32. I used a possibility, so it got me to a
I'll
40.
trade you as, I'll give
Four.
a supporter.
You have,
Jamie.
there's no card, she's spending a possibility that, because the supporter wouldn't get her as high as she needed.
Oh, since I was already that high, that only gave me 2
No,
more.
it would only be 25, but she would need one more.
Yes.
And so,
So you-
I'll drop a possibility for no good reason to make it 25. And if anyone has anything else,
Well, she spent a possibility, and that got her to 25. Do you have something that you can play? that's in your pool
So your
because we're in
total
combat.
is 20.
I think my total's 23 now.
Oh no,
Wait,
I
am I doing math
apologize.
right?
Okay, so it's what?
I didn't
that plus
realize
that
we
plus
had some.
that.
I
Oh.
apologize.
No
I have
worries.
nothing in my pool. I have nothing in my pool.
32,
So it's 49.
49.
Okay, so it's 13. So I'm at 24.
And Jenny's taking the first action at this point.
Ah, nerds.
Ben, did you put a card in your pool when you took your active?
Does a Nile Empire allow you to add on top of a possibility?
Only that
I
possibility.
honestly-
You can trade those between people.
I honestly didn't, but if I have not put a card in my pool, but I guess if that makes the supporter viable, I would use
I
it.
would allow.
Okay, so I'm going to put my supporter in my pool, having taken an active defense, and then I will play the supporter on Jenny to give her a +3 wherever that is. I don't even know where that is.
That gets me to a 27.
Okay, so couple of things. You have the device. You don't know how many it will affect.
Okay.
When you turn it on, because you also got an outstanding success, I will also allow you to track the signal back to the source.
Ooh.
Now, here's the thing. You got to tell me what group, as you kind of build this thing together, as people are running around crazy, you can see that there's mainly 3 groups of robogospogs. There's the small group that's attacking Brother Block and Kowalski.
That's like 10.
That's like 10.
Okay.
There's a smaller group somewhere out by the actor trailers. The largest group seems to be the people that are the ones that are terrorizing the crew in general. When you activate the device, which group are you looking to influence to start?
Okay, question. Would this be I'm able to disrupt everyone, but I can only recontrol one group?
No, so what this is going
Or
to
am I
do
only able to affect one group,
you get
period?
to affect one group, period.
Ooh, I probably would want to affect the big group that's attacking civilians.
Okay, and I would also like you to roll a d6 for me and tell me if you get a 6.
No.
All right, so this round, so every round you will be able to take over. So you're disrupting the whole group, which is making them very vulnerable and very stymied because they're really more zombie-esque at this point. However, the 4 that you control are now attacking their own kind, taking the group from about 24 down to 20 versus 4. And they're going to start. So every round that you do this, you're going to convert and kill more.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right.
This is a pretty good round.
Zorba, Kit is not here. It's already gone. Zorba and Kowalski.
All
All right, so they're attacking civilians. There's 10 of them attacking myself and Brother Block.
That is correct.
All right, Brother Block is in defense mode and has his bunker ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I turn to Brother Block. It's like, we got these guys.
I got him. I
All right.
want to do maneuver 33. I want you to use me like a ladder, climb up and jump off my shoulders and shoot straight down on top of me in whatever melee blast you got.
Now,
I
to be
you
clear,
shoot-
I'm 8 feet tall, so if I do that, that's like me jumping.
what I'm trying to give you the range to hit as many people as possible, and I will take the melee. I will take the in melee chance.
All right, let's do it. I will climb up on Brother Block's shoulders, assuming that he's quite strong enough to carry me. I will fling myself into the air, at the same time extending my arm, and the gun pops out of my arm.
Yeah.
And I will shoot at 2 of the Gospogs.
Right. So this will be a maneuver, and 2 fire combat checks.
Yeah, this is going bad.
You get a -4.
Okay.
You get a +3.
Plus, I'm also stunning, right?
Plus you're almost stunning. So this is a -6. So the maneuver's at -6. The fire combats are at -3.
Okay. So now with the maneuver, though, it's the action. It's the preferred action, right?
Yes. So if you succeed on the maneuver, I will give you a disc.
15. So that's 2 plus my maneuver, which is 13. So that's 15.
And then -6.
Minus 6. So that's 9.
That's a 9.
But what if I spent this cool possibility and rolled again? That's a natural 20.
No, so that's a 35 so far. So keep rolling.
That's
Another natural
20.
20. Holy smokes.
55.
55
I should have put this one in my pool.
and 7, which is 10. So
60.
have a glory.
Would that one still be a 10?
No.
No, okay, so it's just 50. So it's still 63. 62.
Yes.
I have one, but not in my pool.
Ah,
Damn it.
so that is a total of +15.
Okay.
Nope, that's +16
Okay.
to everything that you're doing.
So that's enough.
I feel like that's
I look sufficiently dramatic as I
you do look
leap into the air.
and you carry Brother Block into the melee range of 5 of the guys. Are you attacking the 2 in the group that you're flying towards, or are you attacking the 2 in the other group?
The other group being the one attacking by the block.
Both groups were attacking Brother Block. There's the
Oh,
group that
okay.
you were leaping with Brother Block toward,
Okay.
and there was the other group that was firing at you.
Ben, in my mind, we were doing that circus hook thing.
Right. No, he's on the ground, so I'm not carrying him anywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you're
put
Okay, yeah,
You
right.
put
So you're just leaping in.
I'm just using him as a footstool.
I was picturing the Rocky and Bullwinkle alley-oop.
Essentially, yes.
Okay, so
But I'm Bullwinkle. He's Rocky.
Yeah.
you are now in.
No, you're Rocky. You're totally right.
All right, so hold on. You're flying towards one of the groups.
Yep.
Are you trying to get into melee range with them? or
No,
are you
I'm trying to
just-
shoot them. I'm gliding now.
Okay, so you're gliding over them. All right, so you definitely hit without
Like
single
Rocky.
successes. Give me what's the base damage on your weapon?
That one of my wrists is a 13.
Okay, so 13 plus 2d6. Go.
All right. 8, so 21.
Okay, that takes one of them out.
Excellent.
And the next roll, 13 plus 2d6. That takes another one of them out. So you drop it from 10, and your maneuver, like you got it high enough that if you wanted to take one, just remove one of them as well. What would that look like?
And so like he,
Like you outmaneuver him.
I
I have something in mind, but I don't necessarily want to.
okay, well, so I go flying off his shoulder, right?
Yeah.
And so then as I'm coming back down, I land with one booted foot on top of the head of another one and break off all the antennas. So
Okay.
there's no connectivity anymore. And
Okay.
just goes,
Yeah. And he goes, all right, so there are now 7 total.
all right.
Zorba, you're very stymied.
Okay. Very stymied.
Is minus 40.
Okay. Is that -4 to the roll or to the total?
5 total. Sorry.
Total. Okay. I'm going to pull out the flamethrower I had hidden under my bed. Make a
Requisition
requisition
roll?
roll for
All
that.
right, so that'll be an additional -2 because you're splitting doing 2 actions: the requisition roll, and then whatever you're going to do with the
Amazing.
flamethrower.
Oh, I'm not going to do anything.
Oh, you're just pulling out the flamethrower.
Yeah,
Love.
And then I'm just. What do I need for a flamethrower?
Do you like get a list every day? Like somebody telegrams you a list of
What
like
you
here's
get.
objects, random objects.
Because if it's high enough, I'm just not going to look it up.
Well, I mean, it just depends on how much whether I'm going to use a possibility or not.
There's like a cute little secretary back at the Delphi Council, like a velvet.
I mean, like my
character
current
who sends you a list every day.
Well,
Just like trying to get good
probably-
favor with Zorba.
But I can spend a possibility if I need more.
All right, let's take a look here.
Like Miss Moneypenny, so you know.
I
that's
imagine
tragic.
pulling Zorba pulling something out and saying, "Say hello to my little friend."
14 is what
You're
you
like,
need.
14,
That's
and then I will spend a possibility.
Right.
Or, let's see, do I have, I don't have anything in play already.
And
So
when
it's an
people
18,
say Zorba, that's in
so
the movie.
5, so total 17.
There is a flamethrower under your bench. Is where you at.
All right, well, I grab it and then I throw it to Kara.
Kara's not being pulled out. Being pulled
Yeah.
outside. You
Yeah, I throw her a flamethrower. Say, here,
Are your next turn, are you going to pull out another flamethrower?
do it once per scene.
A couple's flamethrowers. I keep doing it in my head.
I throw a flamethrower, and then I'm going to use my ability of being famous to just have a connection card.
Okay.
You just wherever, and then I'm putting it into my pool and immediately playing it. So.
All right, and you get to put another card.
Why do I get to put the other card in my pool?
Because you always get one card. Oh no, you're putting your famous card that you just drew into your.
Yeah.
All right.
So I have a connection card in my pool, but then I'm immediately playing it, so you
Alright.
don't necessarily have to find me one.
I will. We'll let you know.
So whoever.
Oh, I got somebody.
Okay, yeah.
That's...
Then I finish my drink that Kara made me.
Oh, she didn't get that far. It's
Oh, well,
on
then
you.
I finish making
You
it.
pour it.
That's just great. Roll an obstacle and add it to the scene. Villains go first. Heroes suffer a setback. And defend or trick is the approved action.
Our last setback was real.
This is the last time we got this one is when you guys had the. I'm going to let Ben roll for this. Ben, please roll a d20.
Okay.
Do a good job.
Did Kara get a turn?
5.
She caught the flamethrower.
Okay.
You got a 5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is sort of. Oh man.
However bad it is, Jam, just make it worse.
Well,
Pile it on.
because you said to do that, I will read this right now. As Zorba finishes making his drink, he can see that the gospog ripped the flamethrower away from Kara. A hero loses an important weapon or item, and the villains gain it.
You know what? That's actually very fitting. What happened? That should have ended.
And one of the robogospogs spends his turn lighting Zorba up with his own flamethrower.
Done?
I really wish there was a petard
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
because I would have pointed you on it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Jam, I'm gonna do the approved action of defense. I rolled a.
Ben, that's great. Can I finish what's going on right now?
Oh,
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
thank you. I got a flamethrower. Why do I have a flamethrower?
Why not?
You were here.
Thank you. All right, well, I rolled a 19, so I think that hits Zorba and Carol
Excellent.
with a.
She's
Was
not
this
gonna
your
act
plan?
in, man.
To assassinate
Is this
to
just
assassinate Kara with the flamethrower that you cleverly put in the hands? What is your dodge, sir?
All I wanted to do was kidnap her, but everybody said no. So this is on you guys.
So what's this one, kids?
What is your dodge?
Oh, my dodge is 9.
Cool. So not quite an outstanding assistance. 20 minus. So we're at 2 wounds and 4 shots from that. Would you like to spend a possibility to soak?
Yeah.
No, I'll bodyguard you.
You're not.
I'm in a different.
He's in the trailer.
Different zone, man.
Oh, different place then.
Wait, does
I also have this, but I think we have to be able to trade cards,
You can
right?
trade cards.
Does it work if he doesn't have a card?
Oh no. Yeah.
So when you hit your full max of wounds, you fall unconscious.
No, then you start making. So are you at 3 wounds?
So if I didn't soak, I'd be at 3 wounds.
You're fine. When you take a 4th, yeah, you fall unconscious. When you take a 4th wound, something really bad happens.
Okay, I'll just fall unconscious.
No one's there to defend you. Okay.
Excellent. No, Mr. Furious. Right now I'm doing okay, but keep that one on deck for me.
Right.
All right, Ben, you wanted to make your defense roll.
Which of the Bens? This Ben?
You. Yeah. You were. Yeah.
I already did. It's 15. I'm out.
All right. And your card is backup plan.
I think I only get a card if someone fails to hit me.
Oh.
I did defend, and that's true. But I think according to the rules, the only time you actually get a card is if by defending a villain.
I appreciate that. Let's see if it works.
Let's see. Thank you.
All right. Kowalski, out of the corner of your eye, as you're gliding through the air, you definitely see this gout of flame shoot up from over in the actor trailer area.
That's probably fine. Special effects. Top notch.
Of course, Kowalski's the one that sees that.
The 5 who were shooting at Brother Block continue to shoot at Brother Block.
He probably thinks it's Kit messing with Molotovs again.
Here's the deal. Considering how many times I've lit myself on fire with a Molotov
You may just
cocktail,
think it's
it
Kit.
definitely makes sense that now we're getting shot with our own flamethrowers.
Brother Block, they hit you, but not enough to do any sort of damage against your toughness 15.
They're shooting him though, right?
They are shooting him. Oh, wait, no, they get added to damage, so you will take 2 shock.
My toughness is 16, but I will also take 2 shots.
Yes. The 2 in melee combat with you, they melee combat you.
Alright.
What's your melee D? I have your melee D. Ooh, it's 20.
Not great.
It's a 36. It's plus 11. Plus 12.
Would you like to trade cards?
25.
Yeah, let's do that.
Is that up 12?
Okay, how much damage do I take?
Well,
Yikes.
you're going to do something that's going to rob me of all of my joy here, aren't you?
I don't know, man. Depends on how many times you have to keep rolling this. So far, it might not be good enough.
15, hold on. 15, 21, 22,
Gosh darn it.
33, minus your toughness of 12 is a 21, which is, I think it's actually a metric crap ton of damage. Do you have something?
I can soak the damage and get it's an automatic outstanding success.
So an automatic outstanding success ignores the 4 wounds and 8 shock you just.
So basically, I would have been dead.
Yeah, they were gonna try and sort of enter your body and then like pop out of the cold.
Exit it from all directions.
That's right. Yeah. You were the cake at this person's birthday party that they were about to pop out, and instead of a red spray of Gore and Kowalski batter, you soaked it up.
Okay.
When you're made out of bullets, bullets don't hurt.
That is one way to look at it. I will come back to you at some point in the future. Kit, you are up.
Okay,
In your pool.
so
Oh, not yet.
I enjoy that. Okay, so now I'm able to still control people. Am I able to take another turn also while
Yes.
still controlling
Yeah,
these?
give me your die roll at this point.
Okay.
This is how many more people you are controlling.
Oh, is that the D6?
Yeah.
Okay. 2.
All right. So the good news is on your little display board, there's the digital abacus that's showing you how many were there originally, how many have switched to your side, and how many beads are falling off as both sides are being killed.
Love it.
Digital wrap at beads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Listen,
I like to assume that it still looks like one, but I can still
Yeah.
just.
Kit knows what I'm talking about. So your 6 have successfully killed 6.
Awesome.
which drops the enemy total from 14 to 8. Unfortunately, your 6 have taken 4, leaving you only with 2. So instead of being 20 on a bunch of civilians, and then it became 16 on 4, it is now 8 on 2. The civilians are generally escaping.
Maybe this works out.
Hero stuff.
Way to be effective.
He said, well, fine.
And then I can take a real turn.
You can take a real turn.
I would like to use my
You're
real
a
turn.
real Torg character.
I would like to take my real turn to cast Harmonic Wave,
Okay.
and I want to multi-target 2 of the ones that you're meleeing with.
The 2 that he's meleeing with? Excellent. Now, this is a ranged spell, right?
Yes.
So cool. If the die roll is odd, there's a chance you might hit Coles. No, I'm just kidding. That's just for shooting.
Why do I listen to people who know things? Okay, so that's a 19. That's
Ooh, that flammable 5? Yeah, it's at least one of them. They are 20% flammable. Well, I guess as of tonight, 40% flammable. Yeah.
okay. So it's a
Oh.
21 against the target's dodge but a -2 because it was double. So 19 versus their dodge or dex.
Well, every year around Christmas, we set ourselves all on fire, but we do it one night at a time.
19? So that would be a good success on both of them.
Great. Okay. So then, do I roll 1 damage for both of them, or do I need to roll separate
Roll
damage?
separate.
Okay.
What's
So-
the base damage?
10 damage that ignores the armor, plus 2 for the 1 BD.
Okay.
For the first one. And then
Alright.
10 damage ignoring armor, plus 1. Those were.
All right. So, Brother Block, you are no longer
Excellent.
surrounded, but there's just the 5.
Are did they just like turn to a red mist around me?
Yeah. What does it look like when you harmonic wave?
So, these are plant
You
zombies,
certainly
right? Wearing
forgot.
like.
Organic, definitely. It's a possibility for you will be something.
Oh, that's really good.
Wow. This is why I run the game. I love my players, but I'm here for the chat. Fun.
Okay, these are plant zombies, but wearing metal electric helmets. I would like to think that when I use the harmonic wave, it fries the helmet in a way that then it just like cooks them and they look like roasted veggies.
Their skin
And
splits
also
open.
smell like roasted veggies, which, by the way, I do not like the smell of.
You as Jimmy or you as Kit?
Yes.
Does Kit smell?
Roasted veggies, yeah.
Oh, okay.
She smells spiritual.
Yeah. I think she remembers the smell.
Kowalski, I have no comment. You get to put a card in your pool. What are you doing, sir?
Well, first of all, did you know that she did that? Or does they just like explode? Sheer
As you look around, you can see standing in the door with a really big, bulky, like cobbled together thing with 2 antennae that's kind of Jacob laddering between them. You can see Kit.
Alright, I give her finger guns. And then I give a couple more Gospog actual guns.
Okay. Make sure you don't mess that.
Wait.
Guns when you could give them points.
Okay. Alright. That's 19. So
It's so good.
that's a 21?
8. And you're shooting 2,
Yes.
-2.
So -2, so that's a 19.
That will still hit 2 of them for a good success.
So 1.
1d.
Alright. That's 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. That is enough to take one of them out.
Okay. Yeah, baby.
Infinite damage.
That really threw me off the first time I learning to play Torg. It's like, what is the infinity size? 8?
That's 8, yeah.
Yeah.
That's 8 damage.
8
8 plus 13, so
It takes out another one. What does it look like?
I mean,
I assume you come busting through the roasted vegetable robogospogs.
yeah, and just kind of, and then
It smells so bad.
it just goes through. He's looking directly at me, so it goes through his eye and then just comes out the back.
Okay.
And there's a hole like where I can.
Then you can see the other one, and then you shoot him through that one, the second one.
So, Kit, you're not fire that.
No.
Kowalski
what?
He looks similar to the Kool-Aid Man, but it's more savory than sweet.
New round. This round. By the gods, Fate may be used as a defense against all interaction attacks this round. And heroes get to go first. Trick is the approved action.
All right, because you're
You roll your
unconscious.
D6 for me?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
6. No, so infinity. Do I roll?
So roll again. 5.
10.
All right. There are now helpful robogospogs like helping old cast members across the chaos and
Like putting stuff back up.
yeah.
Repainting the set.
Yes.
That's right. Well done. You have kept civilian casualties to basically know which is the Delphi Council's orders and general operating procedures.
I listened in training.
Right. The Faites Five is the Delphi Council's favorite team, and I won't hear otherwise.
All right. So, Kit, you started that roll. He said that's not your trailer on fire. You can give me an evidence analysis roll.
Okay. 14, which is a thing. It's a 1. That goes on top of that. 13.
All right. You can see that group that was up by the trailers, which you can now see from the window, clearly on fire.
Ooh.
As if like an ADD child hopped up on Kool-Aid, was given a flamethrower and set loose among some trailers, irresponsibly given a flamethrower, I might add. However, you can see that there are the 4 dots that were there are moving very quickly toward the northwest, back toward the direction that they always had one in pointing.
Oh. We're still pretty close to that other studio, right? Are there any... How far away are we? Are there any vehicles that could, like, get me there really quickly?
There's definitely several small, essentially golf carts.
How many people are on you guys still?
There are 3 between Brother Block and Kowalski.
Okay. Would someone like to hop on the golf cart and then we can go chase the others? And someone else take out the other 3?
I'm a human turret, baby. I'll be a huckleberry.
Before my next action, I would like to get as close to Zorba as possible, so that before the next round, I can just speak to Zorba a sentence or 2 that I think will really help him as a holy man, as the chaplain of the team.
So you're gonna try. That seems to be where Kit's going. Do you want to jump on Kit's cart and head towards Zorba?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to get to Zorba. Zorba needs to know what I have to say.
All right.
And in theory, if the other 3 are following us, if we're driving past the other group, then wouldn't the mind-controlled group then start fighting the other ones that are following us?
If they turn to follow you.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Furious definitely gets all the possibility I have, which unfortunately right now is just 1. That is that needs to go on an iconic T-shirt. JD, make it so. Kowalski.
All right.
Human turreting. There are 3 left. You want to try for all 3?
All right, baby. Let's do it. All right, so all 3 at once?
-4.
-4? Okay, I'm also going to play Flurry right now.
Okay.
So that means if I miss this round, we'll circle back.
Okay.
Ben, sometimes people forget the rules of Torg, but there's a thing called all-out attack. So if you use all-out attack, that -4 will be negated to 0. But at the end of the round, you will be very vulnerable because you have just done what it takes to all-out attack. But instead of having the -4 modifier, there will be no modifier at all.
I mean, I like what he's laying down. Let's do it. All right, all out attack.
Mm-hmm.
On all 3.
Mm-hmm.
11. So that's plus my nothing, no bonus. Energy weapons is 15. I'm gonna spend this one.
Okay.
And roll again. It's 18.
So 15 plus 18 is 33.
So 30.
Matt, just a service, another service I provided for you as the GM. I
So
got
that's
you.
25.
That's when that abacus comes in handy.
That's right. If you hear the clicking coming from my head, it's definitely an abacus, not robot. Or a lizard robot. You hit all three with outstanding successes. So double dice on all of them. Just I think that you needed one on the die to take them out. Do you want to roll it, or you just want to describe how you end these things in a flurry of?
Where I'm on the back of a golf cart. Right?
Oh, did you jump on the back of the golf cart as
I
well?
thought that's what I was
Yeah,
doing.
I think the three of us are comedically in this golf cart.
Yeah, I'm hanging off one side, definitely riding on just one side of the wheels
Who's,
that I'm
I'm
on.
not driving. Who's driving? Kit is driving?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
When you
I'm-
hop off, if you want me to scoot over, I can.
No, I called shotgun, and between me and the hammer, there's very little room. In fact, it's tilting over the way the Flintstones car tilts when you put the big rib on it.
Yeah, and I'm shouting at you guys to like lean this way because this is driving me crazy.
Ah!
Actually, I think you're driving. Crazy.
I got it. Yeah, he's good.
All right, so I'm just gonna, as we get to go past.
All right. So you guys pull up to the smoking wreckage of Zorba's trailer. You can see there is a body that seems to be smoldering.
I think he left the hookah up.
No, Cole, you're from Darkhold. You're like, that's a flamethrower.
Okay, fair enough. Napalm.
Barbecue.
This stuff is better in the morning, guys.
I'd like all of you to give me a fine or an evidence analysis.
Is that pulled long pig?
17.
So that would be mine, right?
It would be.
Okay, so that's fine.
I can imagine. Sorry, Cole. Definitely sorry.
How can you tell?
That's what you're fighting.
I will walk up to my good friend Kowalski and say, "Don't worry, I got this. My mind roll was 6."
You are both convinced that is Zorba's charred corpse inside the wreckage of the trailer. And I mean, he smells like
wait.
delicious roast vegetables.
Dude,
I would
It's another robogospogs.
Yeah.
100%.
I'd like to say that I once again just look at them and go, blowing one of my mummy wrappings up. Like, idiots.
JM, can I say this? Can I say the thing that
Yeah.
I was going to say to the living Zorba?
Sure.
But now that
Give me my
believe that-
eulogy. Give me my eulogy.
Can I walk up? Can I walk up to the
Definitely.
burning husk and say what I was going to say?
Yeah.
So I walk up to the smoldering crater that I believe is Zorba, and I say, "Oh, I wish I had made it here so much faster. I was going to say to you, you belong behind the camera. I know you've always wanted to direct. You're a visionary." And we
should
can
like drive off
barely-
without them to find the other gospogs.
Meanwhile, you're point breaking it.
I just
This is better than
Zorba!
when I even actually really died.
I say, Zorba, if you had been here to film this, your genius would have not only captured the heroism and the drama of this terrible battle, but perhaps it would have changed the course of the entire war. But you're dead.
That is interesting that he's eulogized you twice, and neither of the time were the time that you died.
So, by the way, Kit, clearly, it looks as if one of the robogospogs got what could only be, to your keen eye, a Delphi Council-issued flamethrower.
Yep, checks out.
One of them was killed. The head, the robot part, was removed. And you can see where 3 robogospog clearly dragged 2 people away.
Okay. I want to follow him.
It goes to another big grate that has been like the big metal doors that have been pulled out, and there is clearly skid marks where like legs have been dragged, and sadly, the smell of vermouth and absinthe is spilled.
Okay, now I have a flurry round.
Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my goodness.
Yes, Kowalski, you have your flurry.
Is anybody left?
No, they're
We
Okay,
have to go follow these other
that's what I
people.
was gonna say. I'm gonna go just chunk right past the cart and then just drop down to the hole.
okay. So, Brother Block, I assume you were following as well.
Which, as I was driving away, I was yelling, "That's not Zorba, you losers!"
I will definitely not leave what I believe is Zorba's charred corpse. Having already abandoned my very lucrative film career to heal him once, I clearly care more about Zorba than many things in this world.
You do hear multiple times from Kit as she's driving away, "That's not Zorba's corpse!"
And I'm sobbing. If she can keep saying that, I'm sobbing. The words, Zorba! Zorba! Keep, and I cannot be consoled. I'm a big, crying, emotional baby.
All right. So Kit, Kowalski, you head.
Is there like a long drop when I go down?
No, it's like you have to squat at this time.
My revenge run is getting a little cramped here.
It is.
Your horns are just scraping
Sparks.
the tunnel.
You guys are gonna have to follow it for a while.
Okay.
Can I follow it in the cart somehow? Just like drop the cart into the.
Yep.
I mean, it's not necessary. I don't fatigue,
Can't
but
you just like magic it down? Maybe?
yeah,
I
sure.
actually believe,
yeah.
Kit, if you said Zorba's down there, I would lead the way with my drone, and I would light everything up. Perhaps your admonishment that that's not Zorba has gotten through to me, but I'm still not very bright. So,
Come here. He's this way.
yep. Oh Lord, I'm gonna chase forward down this hall, but not only that, I am going to command Tink to be as bright as possible.
All right.
Light it up, Tink. Light it up.
All right. You guys go tearing down this thing, this hall. Brother Block with Tink, Kit in her cart.
Somehow.
I'm gonna try and like hang on to the back of the cart. As opposed
Oh, I thought you'd be sitting on the hood.
Is there enough room?
Like, you got really like scrunched out.
Yeah, it's very small.
It is, yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you said it was small. If it was taller, you would ride it like Teen Wolf.
Right.
In theory, if you're, like,
Eventually, you
roller
guys see a
skating,
light at
push
the
you.
end of the tunnel, and you can hear, you can see like light being thrown like from sparks. You can see a very strange kind of tinge to the light, and you clearly hear, all of you hear, "It's wet! It's wet!" And as you get to the end of the hall, what you see is a half dozen more of the robogospog moving around, making final adjustments, cables popping out of a large, squat, robotic body. It is flanked by two want to get my descriptions right. Two large mummy-like gospogs, also with robotic heads, domes on their body. But as the robot kind of stands up, you can see that there are two clear capsules filled with, or three clear capsules filled with smoke. The one in the center kind of rises up, making kind of a domed head, and the other two kind of rise up, making clear, armored, glassed, almost like cockpits. And you can see in the left one is Kara. Her eyes open, little like electrodes on her head. On the right one, you can see Morrigan. And in the center, shrouded in an evil yellow light, is Zorba.
These guys work fast.
And we will pick up there next week. And I will have special instructions for Zorba and Morrigan. And that brings us, also across the chest, you can see stenciled in bright white letters, R.A.B.A-00.X. And that is where we'll pick up next week with more. Not just Torg, more Torg. On Torg's Day night, with the whole Faites Five. And a giant robot that is controlled by the Gestalt mind of Kara, Zorba, and Morgan. So be prepared, be ready, and bring your aliens. It's going to be awesome. I know you want to eventually go evil, so here's your chance to really pre-turn up the team.
Just that's a lot of ego in one.
It is a lot of ego for Morgan.
Wait, Kit is still on our side, right?
It is still on your side.
So I guess our strategy is Lake of Fire.
All right, we will be back next week with more Torg. We're going to be off this Thursday. No more Behind the Screen, but if you missed the announcement, there's a big announcement from Strange Owl Games on Behind the Screen this morning. Go check it out on YouTube. Go check out the playlist on Strange Owl Games. They have linked to Richard's kind of re-announcement, kind of giving a little bit more detail. And we will be back next week with more Torg. Looking forward to it. This is going to be a fun session next week. So, until then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay gaming. I am Jane, your GM. This is the Faites Five. We are Iconic Production, and we will see you all in a week. Have a good one.